Hi everyone, my name is Amber and this is my video for SPCE 638-803 with Dr. Chideo. Today I will be discussing task list item B12 motivating operations and touching on reflexive condition motivating operations and its relations to discrete trial teaching, motivation operation controlled mands, and teaching mands through contrived motivating operations. For a quick refresher, motivating operation is an antecedent variable or environmental variables that alter the value of a reinforcer or punisher. The articles that I will be discussing refer to either an establishing operation where the value of the reinforcer increases and condition motivating operations, specifically the reflexive condition motivating operation, which is a condition or object that signals a worsening or improving of conditions. The first article I'm going to talk about was written by Carbone and colleagues in 2017. The role of the reflexive condition motivating operation during discrete trial instruction of children with autism. They discuss the aversive effects of DTT and the relation between the reflexive condition motivating operation and the escape and avoidant maintained behaviors that occur during discrete trial teaching. Carbone and colleagues emphasize the need to look at CMO-Rs when planning for interventions for escape maintained behavior during instruction. They suggest various methods on how to decrease the escape and avoidant maintained behaviors. I won't touch on all of them, but I will discuss a couple. Purpose is to decrease the value of the CMO-R, and some of these methods include programming competing reinforcers, pairing and embedding the instructional environment with positive reinforcement, errorless instruction, stimulus demand fading, task variation, pace of instruction, neutralizing routines, choice making, interspersal instruction, task novelty, and session duration. For sessions that were very long, they saw a lot of escape maintained behaviors towards the end of the session. So decreasing the session length could potentially reduce that CMO-R, and it'll decrease the value of that CMO-R. As far as the task variation, they talked about mass trialing, where if you mass trial, the client could potentially get frustrated by doing the same thing over and over again, and that's why task variation is important. The next article I found to be extremely interesting when discussing manding for items that are known and unknown using a contrived motivating operation. Jessel and Ingvarsson, 2022, they taught two boys to mand using the autoclitic phrase, "What am I missing?" when dealing with unknown items, and "Where is the," and then the missing item. The two boys knew how to tact but would rarely spontaneously mand. The authors used a match to sample to get the boys to mand for items they knew first by teaching the phrase, "Where is," and then the missing item. They then went on to teach tacting of unknown items by the match to sample, but in this instance, the boys would mand, "What am I missing?" The two boys who participated in this study were able to independently mand for known missing items without direct teaching and mand for information on unknown missing items. The last article by Warden Shukla Mehta, 2019, the use of stimulus control transfer procedure to teach motivation controlled mands to children with autism. They had 4 participants, 2 boys and 2 girls, ages 5 to 7. They would provide verbal praise and ask the participant what they wanted. The reinforcers were visible to the participants for an additional prompt, and once the participants were able to mand for the items without the verbal prompt, they removed the reinforcers out of sight. 3 of the participants were able to use the motivating operation mand only by the end of the study. All 3 of these articles I found to be interesting as they are all helpful in my real-world application of motivating operations, being aware of the CMO-Rs that are in place when providing instructions to my clients to engage in escape-maintain behavior, and the ability to use a multiply controlled mand and then transfer that control to only a motivating operationally controlled mand, and being able to contrive situations in order to have my clients learn how to mand for missing information or items. These articles are very different in how they use the motivating operations to enhance the abilities of their participants. Motivating operations play a large role in our effectiveness to teach our kids with autism every day. So seeing how each of these articles are so different shows us how we can just teach our clients using motivating operations daily.